Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Big Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. It's been okay day. It's been productive. I'll put it that way. It's been productive. I've done a bunch of crocheting today. I had recently joined a new Facebook group here in Shreveport. Shreveport Fiber Fanatics, I think is the name of the Facebook group I joined. And they had posted about a meetup today at 1 o'clock at a local coffee shop called Rhino. And I was the only one that showed up. There was nobody else. So I went and paid too much for an overpriced cup of coffee, which I only drank about a third of because it started turning my stomach. It was I decided to be adventurous in my coffee drinking, and I got a caramel macchiato iced coffee. I don't recommend it. At least not from that place. It just didn't have much flavor to it, and no. No, I just didn't care for it at all. And I'm sure that's no reflection on iced coffee in general. It's probably just because what I'm used to drinking is caramel frappuccino from Starbucks. That's my normal, indulgence of coffee outside my home. Or coffee. If I have cold coffee drink, it's a frappuccino from Starbucks, caramel flavor. I tried the mocha and it just didn't hit right with me. But the caramel never ceases to be absolutely delicious and wonderful, and an absolute treat to my tongue and my tummy. So, but this caramel, I was thinking caramel macchiato. That sounds good. I've had that flavored creamer before in my coffee here at home. So surely that will be good. No, I paid almost $6 for this little bitty cup like this. And then I sipped on it, and I did sit in a chair at a little table. There were some children playing. Apparently some ladies brought their children with them to this coffee shop that seemed a little upscale, and because there were several people there with their laptops and headphones on, and some of them looked like they were college students studying and very annoyed that they were children running around, being kind of disruptive and annoying, to them, not to me. I wasn't annoyed by the small children, but I could tell by the looks on the faces of some of the folks that were sitting at laptops that they were slightly annoyed. And, I can understand that if you're coming for a little peace and coffee and your laptop and your music and, coffee, and you're not expecting small children to come at this little, very small, overpriced coffee place. I'm sure they have good other coffee drinks that I may have liked, but that what I ordered was not one of them. Next time I'm gonna try it hot, and I'll probably like it hot, but cold no. I don't know if there's gonna be a next time for me in that place, but But I did sit down, and I did pull my crochet out, and I had my backpack for my outdoor videos in the van, and so I took that in with me, and I just sit and crocheted for a little while. And the little girl's mother came on. She said, "Oh, what are you working on?" And I said, "I'm making a sweater." And so I showed her, because it's a hexagon sweater. So I folded it and showed her, and she said, "That is cool." And I was like, "Thanks." And her little girl kept coming over to the table in front of me going, "It's me again." And then she'd leave and go play somewhere else for a few minutes. And then she'd come back and say, "It's me again." And I was like, "Do you have another name besides me?" She was absolutely adorable. All three of the little girls were very cute, very cute. They were just very energetic as well. So But I left there and went to Brookshire's and got a couple of little snacks that, you know, I was kind of in the mood for snack food. And threw away the coffee drink. I didn't throw it away in their store. I waited till I got somewhere else and threw it away. Yeah, I didn't, no. But I did get me a new snack, and it's a healthy snack. I think it's a healthy snack. But I got me some, because the weight loss doctor, did not give me any more limits on what I could eat. So I'm thinking nuts are on the table now, because all this time I've not eaten nuts because I didn't, you know, they weren't on the list. They weren't on the list of things that I could eat, so I haven't been eating nuts. And so, you know, he didn't tell me of any food restrictions. You know, I'm figured I'm a year into this whole weight loss surgery business. I should be able to eat nuts now. And so I bought me these Blue Diamond Almonds Smokehouse. And let me tell you, these things are so delicious. I could sit here and probably eat this whole can. But I'm not going to, of course, because everything in moderation. I would be sick if I ate the whole can. Trust me. My stomach would be like, what are you doing? You go from no nuts to too many. Be crazy. But anyway, so I got home from Brookshire's, and I had text with the lady with Johnny's program yesterday or a couple of days ago, and she had emailed some people that she had sent paperwork to like a couple of weeks ago, and she was waiting to hear. And I'm like, you know, I'm not really one into waiting for people to answer an email. I told her, I texted her today, and I said, what is their phone number? Just give me their phone number. So I called over there, and apparently the lady had misplaced my number and had been trying to get a hold of me. And I'm like, was our phone number not on the paperwork that they sent you? I don't understand that. Okay, so good news is, me and Johnny have an appointment to go tomorrow to hopefully set up his plan and get things started tomorrow. Lord, it's been 8 months trying to do this for Johnny, to get him started on being able to go to a day program. We're going to start with a day program, or at least that's what was previously discussed in August with Allegra. That's the lady's name that we've been dealing with Quality Support, I think is the name of the organization we've been dealing with. And her name is Allegra. And apparently the lady that I spoke with today had just come back from maternity leave. And so, which is ironic, since Allegra, right before she got our case, she had just came back from maternity leave. I'm like, what is it? Is something in the water? Babies. But anyway, but no, to not only get through to somebody who was able to find our paperwork, but then to have her set us up an appointment for the very next day, you know, that was amazing. So after all this time, to feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with his services, you know, because I know Johnny has basically given up, you know, at this point. And there goes my nose again. Sorry, y'all. It happens every afternoon and evening. My nose just starts running. I don't have any other symptoms, just a little bit of a runny nose. I know it's allergies of some sort. I just don't know what exactly it is. I'll talk to Dr. Gibson about it next week or whenever I'm supposed to go see him. But you know, I know Johnny's basically probably given up on the situation, because it just seemed like it seems like it, you know, we've been waiting so long, and it just seemed like it was never going to happen. But now it feels like it's going to happen. So, and hopefully these people won't drop the ball tomorrow. Because this place we're going to in Bossier is really close to Dairy Queen, where they have those dipped ice cream cones. And when because it's not too far from where we used to live in Princeton, which is you know, kind of in the country where we used to live. And we used to go down there, you know, to kind of, you know, cheer ourselves up and have a dipped ice cream cone. And so I'm hoping tomorrow when we go, after we go to this meeting, that we can go have a dipped ice cream cone in celebration. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that after our meeting tomorrow that we've got him set up with services to start next week. Not like a month from now, but next week. And that, you know, yeah. So, I'm real excited about this. And that's the good news in this video. That is the good news. That, you know, we got this appointment for him tomorrow, and it's looking very good. I feel like we're, you know, according to Allegra, all the paperwork has been submitted. All this should be, you know, a go. So, cross your fingers for us, you know, that's where we are. I know there's been several of y'all ask in the comments, what's up with Johnny stuff? What's up with Johnny stuff? And if you're new to the channel, I have a 25-year-old autistic son. He's high-functioning autistic, and we've been trying to get him services to where he can go and socialize with other mentally handicapped adults. Because he for the longest time since he's been out of high school, he was kind of my caregiver because I was very extremely overweight and had mobility issues. And so Johnny would basically do a lot of stuff for me that I couldn't do for myself. And now that I've, you know, lost 170 pounds since 2022, and most of it in the last year, I've got all my mobility back and I'm doing very well. And so, you know, Johnny's basically just twiddling his thumbs in his room all day instead of taking care of Mom anymore. So he basically takes trash out and does dishes. That's it. That's all Johnny does. And he needs more. You know what I mean? He needs to be out in the world doing grown-up things. And he needs a life. You know, he deserves a life outside this house. And he needs that. And so that's what we've been trying to get him, is a life. And they don't make it easy here in Louisiana. They really don't. I really feel strongly that this system has been designed to make us give up. You know, that we just hit roadblock after roadblock, and people not properly explaining things to us as to what we needed to do next, and, you know, who we needed to talk to. And I just feel like that, you know, it's designed to make you give up. You know, and no, he's not severely disabled. He's highly functionable. He can wash dishes, he can cook, he can take care of his own personal hygiene, you know, but can he manage a checking account? Can he pay bills? Can he drive and all this stuff? Absolutely not. He doesn't even know how to tie shoes. I never bothered with that because they have Velcro shoes and slip-on shoes. Why I'm going to stress him out about learning how to tie shoes? That never, you know, and I know somebody's probably screaming at the TV or the phone right now going, you never taught him to tie shoes? No, I surely did not, because we tried a couple of times when he was little, and it stressed him out to the max to even try to learn. And I decided that that was a very trivial thing, and that as long as they made Velcro shoes and slip-on shoes, then that I could buy him, then why the heck am I teaching him how to tie his shoes, which stressed him out. So to me, it was such a small, trivial thing. Why would I continue to go down that road with him when it stressed him out? There were so many other things important for him to learn besides tying his shoes. So there you have it. So I don't think that makes me a bad parent. I looked at what was good for him, and tying his shoes stressed him out. And so to me, that meant that wasn't necessary. So, and it hasn't affected his overall mental well-being. So they still make slip-on shoes and Velcro shoes, and he's perfectly fine with that. So, you know, even my oldest son, who knows how to tie shoes, buys slip-on shoes. You know, those lace-up shoes are overrated. But but he needs to be around other people besides his family. He needs to learn that, you know, he needs to learn the things that would make him an independent adult. You know, bill paying and you know, managing his finances and, you know, things like that. He doesn't really have personal finances to manage at the moment, but in the future he might, you know. I mean, there's no bills in his name or anything like that. And he doesn't have a debit card or anything like that. I'm his payee for his disability money and all that. So, but I just, you know, but in the future, that would change. So, you know, when Will moves out and our living situation, it could change. And we may move from this house somewhere else and downsize. And Johnny's situation, he may want to, you know, get his own place and me get my own place, you know, something along those lines. And so, because I know he expressed that at one time that he would, you know, eventually like to have his own apartment. Well, he needs to kind of do that in stages. You can't go from 0 to 60 when you're mentally delayed like he is. You have to go step by step, you know, incrementally, and work up to something like that. Because if you try to put too much on him at once, he gets extremely overwhelmed, extremely stressed out, and he will have a complete meltdown. And so I don't walk on eggshells around him, but I don't put more on him than I think he can handle. Because I love him more than my own self and more than anything in this world. And I would not put more on that boy than he can handle and cause him a meltdown because I love him too much. So we will do this at his pace and at a pace that he's comfortable with and that I feel like won't stress him out and cause a meltdown. Because I wouldn't want that done to me. And I'm not going to let anyone do that to him. So, because when I needed him, when I was in bad shape and I needed him, he was there for me and never made me feel less than. Never, ever did that boy get upset because I needed his help. He's one of the most kindest, considerate human beings that you will ever encounter in your whole life. He never complains. He never talks back. Yes, ma'am. Okay, no problem. You need that. I got you. You know, the sweetest. And so absolutely I will go to the wall for that boy every day of the week. So I'm excited for this to happen for him, for everybody, because I want to see him bloom, you know. I want to see him blossom into whatever, you know, whatever this means for him. I want to see him just, you know, spread his wings and do whatever, you know, is going to make him the happiest John of all, you know. I'm so excited for it. So, anyway, those of you that had wondered, that's where we are. We're hoping that tomorrow is when we set up services. So, finally. Anyway, crochet-wise, I have now done both of the aqua cakes in the Mandela gradient. This yarn is so easy to work with. It just, I just went through it like, so this, I know y'all probably thought that I was making this for myself. Nope. Nope. This will be a Christmas present for somebody. I hadn't quite decided who yet. So, but we got this one. And then this one. And then I'll add the, because this went 13 rows. So I did have to substitute a little bit of another yarn to make up like 14 stitches on one and 10 stitches on another. Oh, yeah. Because I was playing a little yarn chicken and I lost. And I looked all through my stash and I didn't have anything that matched this color. Nothing. So, but I'm going to add this dark teal with that aqua next. finish that one out. Because it went further. The first 2 cakes went way further than I expected them to go. And it's so fluffy and wonderful. That I thought I was going to need 6 cakes. I don't think I'm going to need but 4. So, for the size that I'm probably going to make for that one. And then I got the, this color too, the, what do they call this color? Steel blue. Well, my Walmart actually carries this color. So I'm going to get probably 2 to 3 more of this color. I have 2. I'm going to need at least 2 more. And that'll be another one. That'll be another cardigan for another gift. Since I have a little better idea of how they work up. And so that's that. And then here's this sweater. I've started, I guess I could try it on for y'all and show you a little bit. I don't know. But it's working up. I'm getting closer. Let's see if let's see. I'm gonna work some. I got about four more rows in the black, and then I'm gonna go back to blue. But I wanted a band of black right here, just under here, you know, to kind of look a little bit cinched waisty, you know. But that's coming along, and I'm leaving these here because that lets me know that this is the front. You know, here's your sign. Brownie points for anyone that remembers who that's from. I hadn't been back to the ripple blanket, but I will. I'll get back to it. But now the project in the go bag in the outdoor bag, I'm going to pull that in probably this weekend and work on that some more. Because that's another, yeah, that's probably going to be a gift for somebody too. I don't know yet. But I know I'm probably going to be making altogether three people in my life will get cardigans for Christmas. And then I got a sweater order today. Yay! So I got a sweater order today, so I'm excited. And she's sending me the yarn she wants me to use. So, and it's yarn that I've used before. So I'm excited that at least I know how that yarn feels in the hand. So I'm good with that. And so I will let y'all know when I get the yarn, you know, who it is. And well, it's another content creator. So I will check with her and make sure she's comfortable with me discussing who she is and whatnot. But there goes my nose again. But I'm excited to do it. She doesn't live, she lives in Texas. So, you know, it's cool that she's not too far from here. And, but I was pretty psyched to hear from her and to, you know, have her inquire about a sweater. And, oh, and I ordered myself some business cards. I keep running into situations to where if I had a business card, I could have got a couple of sweater orders probably, locally. So I said, well, I'm just going to bite the bullet and go ahead and order some business cards from Vistaprint. So when they come in, I will show them to y'all. I just got them in blue, because that, you know, I just wanted to get something very basic. Because the more bells and whistles you order with them, the more the price increases. So I went with stylish but basic. So they're just a couple of different shades of blue. They're pretty though. They're nice, and they should be in the next week or so. And I'll show them to you when they come through. And I'm excited about that and be able to actually hand out a business card. I really never considered myself to be in a business, but I consider this whole situation between YouTube and the sweater making is a side hustle. I don't, you know, because I don't make enough to cover bills. So to me, it's a side hustle, you know, because it's, you know, it's not enough to really, you know, affect bills and stuff. It's just stuff, you know, for extra wants and needs, you know. It's enough to cover extra wants and needs, and which is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, because it enables, you know, the sweater money. Even though last year when I got a lot of sweater orders, it came in clutch, because I had an unexpected expense of, I had to pay money up front before, sorry, dog scratching, but I had to pay some money up front to get my surgery last year, and a handful of very loyal subscriber friends put in and prepaid for sweater orders that helped me pay for that. And I can't even tell you how grateful I am for that, because I don't know that I would have been able to get my surgery had that not happened. And so, you know, that's the time that it really came in clutch for me, is when I needed it for that. But here lately, you know, money-wise, we're okay, you know. The light bill's finally coming down, finally. I've been the only one running an air conditioner in the house. For some reason, I just, during the day, even though it's in the 70s here, like right now it's 70 degrees, but I just did turn the air conditioner off because I was hot when I come in this afternoon, back from trying to meet up with people. But, you know, if I could regulate my body temperature, that'd be fantastic. But a woman in her 50s struggles with that anyway. But that's about all I got for y'all tonight. I do have a live scheduled for tomorrow evening. I believe it's for 7 o'clock. So, and yes, I know I'm doing more live streams than I don't normally do. And the reason why I'm doing that is because it's helping me. And I enjoy spending time with y'all. And spending time with y'all is helping me work through the holiday blues. I know that I'm not the only one that has, what is this, seasonal affective disorder or whatever it is, that as soon as November 1st rolled around, I suddenly got depressed. No particular situation caused it. It just, like a wet blanket, just instantly on my moods. But I've noticed that doing these live streams and me spending time with y'all makes it so much easier to deal with. So, I'm just going to keep doing them. So, just know, I'll try to schedule them as far in advance as I feel I can commit to. But just be prepared that I'm probably going to be doing more lives this month and next month than normal, because spending time with y'all is helping me get through, and I am ever so grateful for that. But y'all are like my second family, so it's not a surprise to me that that's what's helping me get through. But I'm smiling more, I'm laughing more, and I'm not sitting here crying. And thank you for that. Thank you for showing up for me, and I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna let y'all go for now, and I will report back tomorrow about what happens with this appointment. Hopefully it's all good news. The appointment itself is good news. So I'm very hopeful, and I hope Johnny is too. But I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.